I didn't know I needed this bag until I unboxed it. I panic purchased this bag and I was about 90% sure I would return it until I opened it. Now there's no way it's going back. Out of my entire designer bag collection, it is honestly now one of my favorites. Find out if you might want to add this gorgeous bag to your collection by watching today's unboxing video. Hey everyone, my name is Steph. If you are new to this channel and love all things luxury, you, my friend, are in exactly the right place because we get it and not everyone does. So make sure you join us by hitting the subscribe button and the bell down below. Prada, Prada, Prada. Okay, I'm just gonna give a bit of a background as to my feelings towards Prada and then why I actually panic purchased this bag, and then we're going to unbox it together. So Prada in general, I do get asked this sometimes by people, especially over on Instagram. If you aren't following me already, my handle is at handbag_holic. I have a lot of Louis Vuitton and Chanel in my designer bag collection. Those are two of my favorite brands, but I do get asked, why do you not have like certain other brands in your collection? And I do. So I do have two Prada bags already. I have a Prada double bag and a Prada Kahia bag. So this will be my third Prada bag. But in terms of Prada, I am quite aware of resale value. So in terms of Prada bags, I got my Kahia and my double bag both pre-loved, and I made some pretty decent savings, especially on the double bag. I think, so the double bag retails about £2,500. I think I paid around £1,000 for mine. So that is less than half price. Obviously, when you're buying anything pre-loved, you should always get it authenticated. I will pop a link in the description box down below for you to the best authentication services that I have found. And yeah, so basically when it comes to Prada, I don't feel like the brand holds its value very well, hence the low resale value. So for me, I've kind of always had in my head, the chances of me ever buying a brand new Prada bag are quite small for that reason. Like, I would rather wait and buy something pre-loved and, you know, make quite a big saving financially. That way, if I ever change my mind and decide to sell it one day, I will be taking less of a financial hit. Well, that's the hope. I couldn't find this bag pre-loved anywhere, and I do feel like it's not this style in general, but Prada have brought out some more, I'd say, kind of trendier, sparklier, clue there, pieces, which are quite popular, and in terms of the resale market, they do hold their value fairly well. So I decided to go for it. I ordered this brand new. Now, I panic purchased this bag. I did not have it in my plan to buy this anytime soon, but I saw that the prices of this bag had gone up on Prada. So this was £2,200, and on Prada website it had gone up to £2,500. There was a £300 increase, the same as what they've done with a few other bags. Like, there's been price increases across the board. I found a website, Flannels, here in the UK, which is a great like luxury store. I absolutely love it. They had this bag, but for the original price. And someone also shared a 10% off discount code, which worked on this Prada bag, which is amazing because you don't often get discounts on Prada. So I got an additional 10% off. So I actually got this, I'm showing before we've even unboxed it, £2,000, but on the Prada site it's £2,500. So that is why I decided to buy a brand new Prada bag. Without further ado, let's unbox it together. Here we go. So it has come in this flannels bag here. Ooh, how exciting. Now, one thing when ordering from Flannels is sometimes you don't get the like original packaging, but I'm so glad to see that I actually have a Prada box here. The original packaging. Normally you don't get this. Like in previous times I've ordered, you don't. So I'm super happy to see this because obviously it adds value. Like, you just want all the Prada little bits. So in this first little dust bag here, we have a cross body strap, which is detachable. And now let's take a look at the actual bag. Two dust bags. I think this is really nice. Prada do this quite a lot. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. This is the Crystal Shopper Tote Bag. This is quite a small tote bag. It's got all these like faux crystals on in different sizes. The way that it reflects the light, this is breathtaking. It has crystals everywhere, like all around the sides, the bottom of the bag. Let's take a quick look inside. This is stuffed really nicely. I feel like there's been a lot of thought put into the packaging. It has like a satin lining. We've got a pocket at the back there, great for a phone. And you can see the clips where the detachable strap goes. Wow, she is here. She is here. She is a statement piece. She's not going anywhere. Oh my gosh. I actually love this bag like way more than I thought I would. I have seen the crystal re-edition in person. I don't think I've seen this exact shopper tote, and maybe I have, but I wasn't looking for it. But I did go back through some of my vlogs, couldn't see it anywhere. And yeah, I absolutely love this. What does everyone think? So for me, a few things I know about myself now and what I like in my collection. Crossbody strap is generally like a must. I really like that I can, even though this is like, for me, maybe more like an evening glitzy bag, I actually think I would wear it like out shopping, like at Bicester Village or something like that, or in London even. And you can wear it crossbody. So I like that the shape of this shopper tote makes it a bit more casual. The other option was the Clio bag, slightly more expensive, but not like wildly more expensive. But Flannels didn't have that, so I wouldn't have got the like original price and then a 10% off. But this for me was always the one that I wanted to go for. I did see it on the Flannel site like months and months ago. But decided finally to take the plunge quickly before, you know, they changed the price up to the new price, £2,500 for this, which is quite a sizable investment. Prada, I do feel, is slightly, I don't want to say like overpriced because it's luxury, like, you know, we know all these bags are overpriced, right? But just in terms of resale value, I don't think they're the best. However, Prada, I think, are the brand that does the kind of glitzy trend, the like crystal bag trend, if you will, better than I think a lot of other brands, like the vast majority of brands. Like you don't see it from Chanel, you don't really see it from Louis Vuitton. It is Prada. Prada is the one to go for, and I'm so glad that I've got this. I'm actually really excited to use it. You can take this strap off, so I can just use it as a top handle bag as well, which is how I would use it in the evening. I will do a full review on my channel very soon, so make sure you are subscribed. I'll do like a what fits inside, a bit more outfit styling to show you like what this looks like. But just to give you an idea, okay, so I have here, I shouldn't really do this, but I'm just gonna, as an example, I've got my Louis Vuitton Capucine bag here, which, you know, I see these bags as kind of in different leagues, like this, the Louis Vuitton Capucine's bag. Gosh, I'm getting my tongue tied here. This bag to me is like holy grail Louis Vuitton. Like I love this bag so much. And then we've got the Prada bag. Prada for me as a brand, even though it's up there with Louis Vuitton, I'm not saying it's not, but I don't know, I guess because this is like the main style of bag from Louis Vuitton right now, like the highest kind of end. I love it. This retails at 5,000. This is half price at 2,500, just to give you an idea. But look at the impact it has. Like obviously I love both, and this is definitely like more glitzy and in your face, but I mean for half the price, I do actually really like it. Like it really goes with the dress that I'm wearing now. I will link to all of these down below, the Prada bag, the dress that I'm wearing, which is from LUXE, which I absolutely love. You might have seen it in my birthday unboxing video where we did an unboxing where I got this dress, and then we flew to Dubai and wore it out. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. Again, I will link it down below for you. I really wish I actually had this bag for Dubai. It would have been, I think it would have just been perfect. I 100% would have taken it. And I'm definitely excited for the, you know, Christmas season when everyone's going out and you get all your sparkly bits out a little bit more, like just feels a bit more festive. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this. Cannot wait. What does everyone think? Oh, and just to add to this, because I know a lot of people actually get the like sparkly re-edition because it's quite a bit cheaper than these versions with the crystals that have got like the different size crystals. A lot of people get that bag. Personally, I am not a shoulder bag girl. I am a crossbody girl. I like a top handle as well. So for me, that bag, I feel like a lot of people have got that bag as well. I have seen it a few times in London. I do know a lot of people here on YouTube have that bag. And I feel like this was, even though it's more expensive, I just know out of all of them, without any influence, this was my favorite one. So I'm definitely at a point, I've said this before, with my like luxury collection, sometimes you just have to go for that one that you know you really want. Don't compromise, and if you are compromising, just don't buy it. Just don't go for the one that you know you really want, because you'll just end up wanting to sell the item that you got, you know, as a substitute for the one that you really wanted. So this is that for me. I'm so happy. I'm just going to pop this beautiful creature here. Oh my gosh, look how she catches the light. so beautiful. I don't have anything sparkly in my collection. This is the first piece, and yeah, I can definitely see this trend getting quite addictive. I knew I wanted something. I was looking at the sequin route, but this was the way to go. Let me know what you think to my beautiful new Prada piece in the comments down below. I can't wait to hear from you. Like, is this a winner? For me, this is a winner. Like, I've had it out with some of my favorite bags. My Capucine bag, I can't even believe I did that comparison. Some of my favorite bags from like Chanel and Louis Vuitton. And honestly, in terms of like impact and just the way that it looks, that is up there. Like, no joke, that is up there. It's probably in my maybe like top 5 out of my entire collection, which I did not expect. I would like it as much as I do. Now make sure you don't go anywhere, because coming up next, I'll link my latest video release here for you, and over here we are having a birthday unboxing part 2, which includes my first ever Gucci bag and an item I couldn't stop thinking about from Fendi. Enjoy.